90. They got us a load picking up down here in Prosser, Washington. A load of onions going to Georgia. So we done got out by 90. Hit this 395 back road here and gonna come out down around Pasco and Prosser area. Find us the Loves there in Prosser and park up. We are live today. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. And we're going to let the media troll roasting begin today. Because I'm going to wear them out like I always do if they come on here being stupid. But this is another fine edition of Truck of Uncle Jeff in Washington State. Ooh, me oh my, out here on the middle of nowhere in the back road. We're about an hour from Pasco, about an hour and 47 minutes from Prosser. So we're going to get a little bit of driving in on this live. This will be a short day. We don't pick up till about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon over here with this load of onions. The fun of it all. But we are clicking along, taking in the scenery. Nothing but wide open rolling hills out through this part of Washington State. But it is good to see everybody today. I know some maybe it's late afternoon. Right now it's about 1:45 over here in Washington State. So once we pick this load up tomorrow, we're gonna try and cover 11 states in 4 days. I'm gonna try to make it down there to where we're going to in Georgia by Monday at the latest. Shouldn't be a problem. We're going to be running down 82, getting on 84, running 84 down to I-80 in Utah. We're going to run through Washington State, Oregon. We'll be running up the Cabbage Patch sometime tomorrow too. Whether it be on the Facebook Live or the YouTube Live. Gonna do Idaho, Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, Oklahoma, Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. And then final out in Georgia. How you doing, Benicio? I hate trying to pronounce some of y'all's names. Don't want to get it wrong. Andy Love, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Moker? Monica, however you want to pronounce it. Good to see y'all. Welcome to Washington State in the back roads. All right, Andy. Thank you, Andy. We're going to do our level best, buddy. Ain't going to be a whole lot of traffic on these roads out here. Least of all, not until we get into town. Now the little towns are going to be different. I'm I'm headed down to Prosser, Washington to pick up a load of onions for Walmart in Georgia. Now I'm going to let my dispatcher know tomorrow that I will be over there by Monday. So if they gonna book me in if Walmart's got an availability for Tuesday morning, they better put it on me and get it worked out, because I'm not gonna sit on this load till Thursday. Hey Vicky, Memphis, how you doing? We ain't sitting on this load till Thursday. Thank you, Adra. Hey, I heard that, Matty. I know glad folks who work at Wally World. Blue-eyed devil there, buddy. Blue-eyed devil's my CB handle wheel. Yeah, 2,600 plus mile run out of 2,600 plus miles in 11 states. How you doing, Justin? Afternoon to you too. Welcome to Eastern Washington State. Oh, that's yours, blowing smoke. That's unique. I kind of like that. That's pretty good. There, Will. I had an uncle worked out here. He's done passed away, but his was ball joint. I got a dick buddy I identify as a fucking man, and I don't want to hear about that dumb shit. So you can take your donkey ball sucking ass off my page. Already getting the dumbasses. Yeah, it was good when he had that CB handle for ages and stages. And my auntie heard when they were both running team, it was ball joint and kitten. They drove probably over 40 years. How's it going, Mr. Man? Good deal, buddy. I'm glad you joined us. Empty pockets. Now, that's a good one there, too. I seen another fella one time at the truck stop. His was stir crazy. Appreciate that, Mr. Man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're gonna have a longer lap tomorrow. Day's probably gonna be a couple hours. Because today's really gonna be a short day. We unloaded at 2 a.m. and 9 a.m. this morning. And we finally made it out of Spokane, Washington, where we delivered at. Stopped and got the trailer cleaned on the way out. So we'd be ready for this load tomorrow. Sometime in the morning I'll fire this reaper up and get it down to 55. Yes sir, we are running by the mile on with this outfit. Getting paid by the mile and averaging about 28 to 3,200 miles a week. Anywhere from 10 to almost 11,000 miles a month. A little over $2 a mile there, Big Bear. A little over $2 a mile. Well, that's funny there, hollering, because I had to call bullshit on that, because the only thing behind me is a couple of cars. And I can see about a mile back up the highway. It ain't no big truck, unless you in one of them cars. Never heard of it. Yes, sir, Blake. It's a 2023 389 feet. 18-speed stick. He probably one up there, Will. I sure ain't seen none on the ground. We just out here enjoying this eastern part of Washington State with the rolling hills and the fields. Ain't nothing but wide open out through here. Well, hello back. I'm in the United States there, Bangladesh. Ethan, you want to get put off the page and a set of donkey balls stuffed in your mouth? Don't be putting that stupid shit up here. Ain't nobody listening to that dumb shit. How you doing, Winford? Felipe? I'm gonna be on the road for Halloween there, brother. I'm gonna take the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th off because of my wife's birthday. I'll be back out on the 27th. So I'll be on the road. I don't know, Will, maybe. I may be a mention it on some of my reels. I do little short reels all the time. Oh, I'm always watching for Smokey Bear. That's why we do the speed limit. That way we ain't got nothing to worry about a Kojak with a Kodak. Thank you, BBC. There ain't nothing plastic on this truck. This Peterbilt's got leather interior. Might be a little bit of plastic in the dash, but that's about it. Outside of it, it's all steel. Well, Terrence, ain't no lizard looking going on here, and I don't allow that bullshit on my page. So if that's all you worried about, I suggest you go look for them yourself. Take your donkey balls with you. This stupid motherfucker here. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to refresh the page. I hear you, Justin. Right now, I'm in eastern Washington State, about 43 miles north of Pasco, Washington. How you doing, Stanley? Small town, yeah, it's a beautiful drive out this way. Wide open, hardly no traffic. Well, no sir, I sure won't. Those trucks are junk. There was a couple of big time trucking companies brought a couple of them over here. That truck didn't even last a year. Didn't even last a year over here trying to pull freight in the United States. They ended up getting towed to the junkyard and scrapped. They nice trucks for European driving, but they wasn't built to do what we do over here. This Peterbilt's got about 100 less horses and a hell of a lot more power than that Scania does. We're going to pick up a 42,000 pound load of onions to carry to Walmart about 1 o'clock tomorrow. So it's going to be fun in the sun. And we're going to run as far as we can go tomorrow, which we probably make it down to Brigham City, Utah. Bingham City or Brigham, something like that. Once we get rolling, it's gonna be a heavy ass load, so we got to make sure our weights are good on this trailer. So we'll be ducking back off with this Love we're going to. Make sure we get a good scale ticket on this dude before we get on the interstate. Ain't got time to play with Idaho and Utah scales. They're assholes. They always red lighting everybody and pulling them in. Ooh, man. Happy day. Took them a good little while to get us our damn paperwork at the final stop this morning. So they got us, drug us down into our 14-hour clock. So I ain't got but 3 hours and 53 minutes to get over here and get parked up, which I'm only an hour and 28 minutes away. So that's a good thing. So we should run probably right into this Loves that I'm looking for. Got one coming up here in about 40 miles of Pasco. But I'd like to get on over damn near on top of where I'm picking up at. So we're going to bypass that one and go on over to Prosser. Try to catch us a spot in that Loves. That way we ain't got to burn that much time to get over to our pickup in the morning, give us more time on our clock to get down the road towards Georgia. Because hell, we have to follow, we got an 8-hour drive clock. So for every 8 hours we drive, we got to stop and do 30 minutes. Then we got 11-hour drive clock that we only allowed to drive 11 hours a day. So we have to be parked up before that 11-hour clock is up. And then we have a 14-hour workday clock that we have to keep an eye on. We're only allowed to be on duty in the truck for 14 hours a day. And our last clock, the 4th clock, is our work week clock, which is a 70-hour clock. We're only allowed to work 70 hours a week. That's on duty, night driving, on duty driving, 70 hours a week. That's it. That's the price of the E-logs versus the paper logs. Paper logs, you can run 80 hours a week, 15, 20 hours a damn day and lie about it on them paper logs until you get caught. So when you hear these old school truckers talking about running 2 log books, they're running the log book that they're showing the DOT that they're cheating on. And they're running an accurate log book right behind it that they have to turn in to their company so that way they don't get in no trouble and it shows that they were doing what they're supposed to do even though they're lying their ass off. And because of that is why we're stuck without paper logs anymore. We're on electronic logs where you can't do that no more. You can still cheat the E-logs here and there, but you can only do it on off-duty, on-duty time. Sleeper berth as well. That's the only places you can cheat it. Once you're on that drive line, you can't touch that thing. You can't make no changes to it. If you show up somewhere, show an on-duty time of a 45-minute delivery, but you need to get a 2-hour break in, you can go in there and shave some of that time off, edit that book, cut it down to a 15-minute on-duty and put that time back towards your off-duty time to help you get your 2-hour break in while you're being unloaded. That way you got hours to get off the property with. Move on to the next load. So that's basically the only way you can cheat an E-log. We do have some pretty scenery. A lot of farmland here in eastern Washington. That's what we're driving by right now, Farmer Fred's big old fields and pastures. They got a lot of vineyards, wine, fruit orchards, you name it. They got a little bit of it all up here in Western State. I hope we still get comments here because I ain't seen none come through in a minute. So I'm gonna refresh this page right quick to make sure we ain't missing nobody because YouTube be glitching out. I don't know if I'm gonna be above it or below it when I come out down here on 82. It is always open. I warned you, Ethan. Now you got donkey balls and you're banned from the page for being a dick sucker. Bye. How you doing, RLS? Welcome to 395 back roads of Washington State. Dropping off I-90 down to I-82. I put that little kid in timeout more than he should have been. Should have done banned him from the damn page, but tried to give him a chance. I hear you, Israel. How you doing, Darren? Hello back from the United States, brother. One of these days I'm gonna win that lottery and take me a vacation and come down your way. I've always wanted to come visit Australia. I'm gonna do it before I go up a room. How you doing there, Eddie? Hello back to Canada. Thank you, sir. No, well, I pulled into them and they either smell like a shitty ass bull hauler or smell like piss. I ain't never pulled in one that smelled like fish. I've been in some nasty ones that smelled like piss when you got out the truck. That's mostly been TAs, Petros, Flying J's, and pilots. The vast majority of the loves that I stick around with, they pretty well decent. I've been into a few of them that was nasty, but not very many. The rest of them, I've been in more nasty ones than I have clean. How you doing there, studio? Get over for the Scooty bus. It's that time of the evening. They probably going to get ready to pick up them youngins. No RLS. I don't do the mountain oysters, buddy. I know what that is. That's a no-go with me. Soon, how you doing? My grandmother warned me as a child what that was. Told me don't touch them. Very smart woman. Kurt, I'm not sure, brother. Not sure. Never know, though. But I'll be sure to give you a shout out if I do. This go round, we're gonna be running to Georgia, so we're gonna drop down to I-80, run through Wyoming, run grab 25 in Cheyenne, run through Colorado, catch 70 to 287, and then after that we'll be on our way down through Oklahoma and Texas, straight into Dallas to get on I-20. How you doing there, Max? Thank you, sir. There you go, Will. Yeah, I'll be coming through Dallas sometime this weekend. Yeah, there we go. These roads out through here is pretty decent. I will give Washington State that. I won't give them a thumbs up on much else, if anything else, but I will give them a thumbs up on having fairly decent roads. Thank you, Link. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be over that way into Georgia sometime or another by Monday, Will. We get to the truck stop, I can tell you about exactly where I'm going to end up, but I can't remember the name of the little town. Yeah, Will, I agree with you on that, brother. Traffic in Atlanta sure sucks. I hear you, Darren. How you doing, Skyler? All right, Darren, you have a good one, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Get over here, get parked up. Be ready for this pickup tomorrow at noon, or 1 o'clock really. You talking about on my two Facebook nephews there, Jeff? You talking about Randy and Josh? Yeah, I had a good little visit with them over there in Jasper, Alabama. Sure did. I knew Randy was there and just happened to run into nephew Josh there. He was parked up doing his 10-hour break. Yeah, it was a pure coincidence to meet two of the nephews off my Facebook channel. I knew one of them was going to be there because I'd been talking to him on the channel. And he didn't live but about 5 or 6 minutes up the road from that Love's. And just happened to stumble across Josh there by just freak accident. Josh drives trucks too. How you doing, silly? I'm not driving a car there, Don. I'm driving a 389 Peterbilt. Big commercial tractor. Oh yeah, silly, we having a beautiful day. Just enjoying the ride. I heard that, Robert. That's all we doing, just enjoying the ride across eastern Washington State. Thank you, Tom. She ain't got 370,000 miles on her. She's still new. Jeff, if he don't answer, he's probably driving. I hadn't run across backwoods yet. Sooner or later, me and him gonna cross up somewhere. Never know. He's headed down to California right now. We both out here in the Midwest. He's just a lot further south of me. He's probably running through Vegas today. Excuse me. Get my microwave bowls cleaned up real good. We're gonna cook some barbecue chicken, some taters, some green cut beans for supper tonight. Have us some good dine-in dinner tonight. A little taste of home. Mercy, the fun of it all, y'all. A little overcast today, though. It's been raining off and on ever since we got into Montana. Ran into a little bit more of it as we were coming out of Montana going into Idaho this morning. Old Big Pappy, Big Papa, the big train. Waiting on his turn to go. I'm sitting here clocking to see how long this train is. I've clocked a few of them out here that were over 2 miles long. See how many cars old big boy got. Yeah, he done started moving. That train was about a mile long. 2 engines in the front, 2 engines in the back. mercy. Other than that, it's been a good morning. We got in the Spokane about 1:30 this morning, got checked in at our first stop. They put us straight on in the door, got us unloaded. We set out on the shoulder of the street there for a few hours waiting to go deliver at our other delivery because it was at 9 a.m. So I set myself up for a 7-3 split in case I needed to run it, depending on what they gave me to pick up today. But the load they gave me don't pick up till 1 o'clock tomorrow, so we're going to get to sleep in the morning. That's a good thing. This fella in this pickup pulling this trailer, he got a load of onions on that damn little lawnmower trailer. We passed this dude up earlier coming out of Spokane. Right after we got the trailer cleaned out. Getting a little drizzle, y'all. That's another reason why I just washed the trailer out. I didn't even get the truck washed. We knew we was going to end up some weather. It's always raining up here in Washington State. I don't know, be hauling onions or sweet taters. He definitely got a hell of a load on that trailer. Come on, Suicide Jockey, down. Maverick, you've been dragging your titties back there for 20 minutes. Yeah, it looks like a load of onion there. Yep, that's what we're going to be hauling. He got the trailer and the pickup loaded down. That's a lot of onions. Yellow and red. I could park up right here in Pasco. That'll put me about 45 minutes away. We're going to go on ahead and push it on over to Prosser. They got another love there on I-82. Look like we're going to be coming up on a chicken coop here in a few minutes. But we ain't worried about that because hell, we running empty. We got a load of sailboat fuel right now. Ain't nothing in the box but air. Know them pretty ball colors is coming in up here. Mercy. That'll do a little yeah, just one bigger. Sorry about the comments. I froze up, y'all. How you doing, David? Francis? Miguel? Right now, I ain't hauling anything there, Al. Sailboat fuel. I heard that, Francis. That's why I don't listen to the radio. Schultz, I'm in eastern part of Washington State on 395. Making my way down from I-90 in Spokane, down here to Pasco and Prosser, Washington, where I'm picking my load of onions up at. We over here basically in the eastern part of Washington State right now. Begging to see what the chicken coop on 395 is doing because we got a scale coming up. I see lights flashing, so that means they're open. I hate when the damn page locks up. Thank you, Justin. We try, brother. They're pulling everybody in. Ain't no pre-pass on this one, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. They flashing, you gotta go in. Loaded or empty. They set up on both sides. Alrighty. Bun. DOT is in the house. Look like on that other side they're giving them a break. But they are some of them over there. Sit down, Momo. No. Sit down. Sit down. Hush. Sit down. You're not getting out the window. Oh no. 2-ton done in the house. I'm still in Washington State, Douglas, where I've been at. Right now, I'm fixing to be in Pasco, Washington. How you doing, Kevin? You gonna get over, pick up, or am I gonna run you over? That's like a dildo. Gonna wait till the last damn minute to see me coming out. Got a whole lane to get in. Too busy with his face in that damn phone. We're getting close to Pasco, Washington, so the traffic's gonna pick up because everybody in the ground mode is gonna be on the highway. We got about 8 miles. We're gonna jump on 182 over to 82. How you doing, Derek? Tomorrow we'll have a bunch of scales between us and Wyoming. We're gonna have Oregon scales, we're gonna have freaking Utah scales, Idaho scales, Wyoming scales. And they are all pretty much open all the damn time. Sad to say. Somebody got them a little carnival ground out there. I know we spent 2 days over in Montana at the Loves in Missoula. Hell, me and old Stinky Butt was ready to get out of there. CB radios are not illegal. CB stands for Citizens Band. So citizens are allowed to have a Citizens Band radio. The only time you get in trouble with a CB is if it's too big for your britches. Because after it gets up to a certain power status, you got to register it with the FCC. How you doing, Justin? Welcome to Eastern Washington State. Not a problem, bud. You can even have VHF radios just like the police have got, but you got to have it registered. Okay, Leo. Hello back to Canada up there, buddy. We're in Washington State today. Oh yeah, Justin, we gonna do that. That's a given. No, Liam, I'm from South Mississippi. I live in Louisiana. So I hang out between Mississippi and Louisiana. How you doing, Ron? Thomas, hello back, brother. I'll be in Dallas sometime this weekend. No, I don't know about the UK, buddy, but they ain't declining over here. You got more wildlife in the United States than we can shake a stick at. Even with all the hunting seasons, there's still plenty of wildlife. Welcome to Pasco, Washington. Yep, and Steve the donkey ball sucking bano. Good to see the poster child of birth control. Too bad your mama didn't suffocate you in your sleep. Goodbye, donkey dick sucker. How you doing, Kathy? Sorry you had to experience that.
In 1.5 miles,
we had a cotton knocking media troll. I've done booted him off a couple of times. Now he's banned permanently. How you doing, Cabs? Just living a dream, terrorizing the media trolls that think they're gonna come on here and roast me. Ha! How you doing, Cliff? Thank you, sir. sure we got it clear before we get over. Kev, I'm headed down to Prosser, Washington to pick up a load of onions.
On the right.
Tomorrow.
182 west toward
And after that, we're going to be headed down to Georgia. Appreciate it, Cliff. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Kebs. Appreciate it. Alrighty, stepping off of 395, getting on 182. Got about 14 miles to Prosser, whatever you want to call it.
Continue on I-182.
There goes a load of, look like apples. Yeah. Whole load of apples there headed to the distribution center to get packaged and ready to be shipped out. No, I don't know a Dylan. Not right off the top of my head. No, sir. Sure don't. Might be, there's a lot of us, son. Mashburn family is one of the biggest in the country. We've been in this country longer than anybody else, besides the American Indians. Before the Pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock, it was us Mashburns and the Indians over here. Nobody else. And the Peckerwoods started coming across the Atlantic and screwed everything up. Hello back to Michigan there, David. Good to see you. Welcome to Pasco, Washington. And all this glorious wonder. Well, hello back to Germany there, buddy. I hear you, circumcised. Good luck with that. Maybe you'll get lucky and you won't get something Ajax won't take off and your pecker won't shrivel up and fall off. Right now I'm running about 1,380 RPM there, Pancho. Not much, Ed. How's it going with you? Come on, little car. spring on it and y'all run with the door. I heard that, Ed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I used to watch me a little baseball from time to time. I used to like those old Atlanta Braves back in the day. I don't bother it much anymore. Decided to go into business for myself, so I ain't got time to worry about that. I heard that, Justin. That damn mold is bad for you, buddy. It'll flat sure make you sick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That old black mold will mess your sinuses up. I know. Yeah, good for them. I can pass on and I make more than enough money where I'm at without dealing with all that crazy shit. How you doing, Joe? Welcome to 182 in Pasco, Washington. Old big Washington State. Can't get over and even let anybody on the highway. These guy knockers is crazy. I heard that, Joe. I'm glad you get to come over here and enjoy it, man. Now we got to deal with the late afternoon angry birds. Oh, I bet, Joe. I bet. Well, I'm glad you come over this way and enjoyed yourself. There's a lot of good places in this country. Would be a lot more if it didn't let idiots ruin it. Yeah, it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon over here, Joe. But I am in the out in the western area of the country right now. So I'm about 2 hours behind everybody, 2 to 3 hours behind everybody else. 1 to 3 hours. Yes, sir, Joe, it sure is. That's why I enjoy doing this page. I get to show everybody just how beautiful this country is. And the bonus is we get to show how many idiots are allowed to drive cars over here in trucks. Now, Watson, we done been to Spokane this morning. We headed down to Prosser to pick up a load of onions to go to Georgia tomorrow. Yeah, I wore a mask, Justin, just to shut people up. Only when I was going into truck stops or a distribution center. Other than that, it didn't work shit while we were around the house. No, doctor. I had to look on my dispatch to remember. Hold on, I'll tell you. I forgot I wrote it down. No, I'm gonna be headed to Monroe, Georgia. Okay. No, Ed, never got it. Never got it, and I ran my truck Monday through Friday. All over the country, and never caught that mess. But I can tell y'all what, a goddamn cloth mask is not gonna stop you from catching it. The damn cloth mask won't even stop paint. And I'll put anybody to the test. Get yourself some spray cans of paint. Get your ass in a closed-in space like a bedroom or a bathroom and start spray painting with that cloth mask on. See how many paint buggers you dig out your nose. That was the biggest crock of shit in the history of the world. If that damn mask will not stop paint from getting up your nose, it wasn't going to stop a fucking microscopic bacteria from getting up your nose. Hell, Joe, man, hey, people go through the process every day. I know it's a costly process, but if you feel that strong about it, brother, I encourage you to go for it. I'm stuck behind the apple hauler here because that left lane is full.
3/4 miles. Keep right to I-82 West.
He's loaded down, he can't pull them hills. No, it's not polished. That's just that clear coat finish on that paint job. That's all. Yeah, Joe, everybody in the grandma's getting off work right now. Everybody getting off work.
Be in the right lane.
Yeah, I do too, Joe. That's the best part about being out west out here in the United States. The scenery always changes and it's always different. Right now we're out here on I-82 west headed to Prosser, Washington. We're in Washington State.
Continue on I-82.
Well, Joe, let me tell you something, brother. There's a lot better food in this country than Buffalo Wild Wings. If you ever get over this way, you need to come down to New Orleans and taste some New Orleans cuisine. That's the best food, and the best food in the country comes out of Louisiana, brother. I figured that's probably about where you be. That's pretty good love there, backwoods. We gotta try and find us somewhere to shut down. Well, Joe, I mean, if you feel that strongly about it, brother, I mean, you wouldn't go wrong if you did. I mean, no, of course, that ain't true. That's the biggest lie I've heard yet. We're gonna get off up here to this exit in about 3 miles. I gotta figure out where this Love's is at. Take me a little shoulder minute and see where it's at. Thank you, Joe. But I might have to run back the other way. I think I should have went the opposite way. Right now, I'm about 27 miles from where I'm picking up at. That's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon there, Joe. No, but it's Washington State, Devo. We in the Northwest. Long ways from New Mexico.
In 1 3/4 miles, take exit 96 on the right to Washington 224 East, then keep left.
Yeah, I'm wanting to get off shoulder right quick. Find me a truck stop. Probably either run back the other way to it or go up the road further. We'll see. There ain't shit on this exit. Now, Justin, I think Bigfoot's hiding out more towards Seattle. That way he can blend in with the city population there with all the weirdos.
Take exit 90.
A gas station, but it don't look like no truck stop. I'm gonna shoulder it right here right quick.
Keep left to First Street, then enter the roundabout.
Y'all gonna have to excuse me for a minute, but I gotta Google something. I don't know if I can find it on my GPS.
Keep left to I-82, then enter the roundabout.
Okay. So that Love's is a little further up the road. About 17 miles. Come on, big truck. Why you coming on the off-ramp at damn 90 miles an hour, you ignorant son of a bitch? Damn Arabs would have went straight back out to the damn interstate instead of coming down here going through the roundabout.
At the roundabout, take the third exit to I-82.
See how they pay attention to the signs? Don't stop for nobody. Dumb motherfuckers. That running out in front of the truck gonna get you killed one day, you dumbass.
Continue on I-82.
Now, James, they in a hurry to go up to the upper room into Jesus' bosoms. They keep jumping out in front of me. I'm gonna get them a free ticket straight up to the pearly gates, and then St. Peter gonna give them a ticket straight down the elevator shaft. So probably where they belong. Half of them need to stay out of them weed shops anyway, because they done smoked themselves stupid. Hell, Joe, they got all kind of security outfits all across this country if that's what you like doing. There's a lot of other things to do out here. Yeah, we're in wine country over here in Prosser. It's where a lot of bottled wine's made at. Sold all over the place. I'm looking at the wineries right now. I didn't know if Best Love was up ahead of me or behind me. But that's gonna put us close enough. Hopefully we can find a parking spot. Not a real big Love's. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I always say I don't work for a living. I'm just out here on a paid vacation. Everything I get to see out this windshield ain't nothing but a paid vacation. What a lot of people don't understand, trucking in the United States is not a job, it's a lifestyle. You either live the life, you make the sacrifice, or you end up getting out here, fucking up, and getting your ass put out of the game. Oh, David, it was fantastic, man. By that damn second day, I was bored out of my mind. So was Smokey Dog. We were ready to get moving. But it was peaceful. Had a whole lot going on in that little town of Missoula. I put a $5 bill in one of the slot machines in the casino. Walked out with about 30 bucks. Then the next day I came back and spent 10 of it back. I'm not entertaining that dumb shit, dude. I'm not entertaining that dumb shit. If you're gonna keep putting that dumb shit up, you're gonna get deleted. You'll get a set of donkey balls and blocked off the page. How you doing, Zachary? I appreciate that, John. I don't have a clue, Nas. But if it's something with a political punchline, save your breath and don't put it up there. No, I told you to suck on a set of donkey balls and get the fuck off my page. So stick that up your ass and smoke it there, Truth. Goodbye. You too stupid to listen. Not a religious pledge. No religion, no politics. Do not put it back up there, or you'll get donkey balls and be removed too. It's late in the afternoon and all the crackheads are coming out putting dumb shit on the damn chat box. Because they too low IQ and miserable in their own little world. Yes, sir, it is a Peterbilt. 389. Yeah, Tom, it is. It is, son. They like them old mountain oysters. The sweatier, the better. Yes, sir, Jerry. Yes, sir. They got an X15 605 in it. About 600 horses. People don't listen. No religion, no politics. You're going to get your ass booted. I don't give a fuck about your politics or your religion. Okay, Jerry. Cool. That's probably where this engine came from. That's cool, man. Keep up the good work. It's a Cummins X15. That's a matter of opinion on that, Johnson. I've owned both, Peterbilt and Kenworth and Freightliner. And I'll take a Peterbilt first, Freightliner second, and Kenworth will finish dead last. But each to their own on that. Everybody's got their picks. Kenworth didn't impress me. Right now, I'm getting about 8.5 to the gallon right now, Bill. About 8.5 miles to the gallon for right this minute, but we are running up and down grades too. No, Johnson, I got no fixation about off-road. Hey, Patty. No problem, Bill. You're welcome. I'm going to pick up a load, Douglas. It's probably going to be Monday before I make it to Georgia. I ain't got no load right now. I'm empty. Boat fuel. Car doors for motorcycles. So it's going to be probably Monday or Tuesday morning time I get down to Monroe, Georgia. I don't get loaded back till 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Mercy, be glad when we get up here this next 3 miles, this loves. I'm ready to let all these crackadoodles have the highway for today. Hopefully it won't be as crowded and congested by the time I leave tomorrow. Because once I pick this load up, I'm going to have to come back up here to this Loves and scale this dude. Thank you, Jerry. The whole truck itself is the most useful thing ever. They really ain't too much on this truck that annoys me.
In 1 3/4 miles, take exit 80 on the
This
right.
truck was built
then take the first left.
with a trucker's mindset, not some dumbass that thinks that his design looked good on the drawing board. There's our heart beating the sky. Hopefully we can find a parking spot. This place ain't got but 66 spots. It can only hold 66 trucks. So hopefully it's still early enough to grab a spot before all the
take exit 80 on the right.
rest of these drivers decide to park up for the day. Oh, can just set your damn titties down. We all good. Move. If I have to slap the piss out of you and get you out of my way, now I'm gonna do it. Stay out of the way. Move. I'm tired of having to move you while I'm trying to shift. I don't want to be mean to you, but you just force my hand because you won't be hard-headed. Appreciate that, Brian. Good damn thing they put a three-way stop here. Because if they didn't, you wouldn't never get out. Boy, that place is looking pretty damn full. This is gonna suck.
Turn right on West County Road 12.
Yeah, you better come on out there, crack monkey. They got to do like Swifty and them, come over here to the damn road, to the park. I don't know if we're going to find a spot in here or not, but we're going to try. Might see one, I don't know. We may get lucky. There's a lot of trucks in here right now.
Arriving at Love's Truck Care, on the left.
Yeah, we can get us a spot down the hill down there, looks like. I'm gonna look and see. I thought I seen an open spot up here. Could be wrong. Maybe. Yes, sir, right there. That'll work. Unlike some of these retards, I can back in blind. And not run over nobody. Gotta move my trailer over a little bit. Got just a hair too close to that dude. That's better. Get a little more center. Way in the box. Just try to put a little bit more room between me and him. Right now I'm in Prosser, Washington. Stop, Momo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this parking lot's pretty much L-shaped. Yep, CB, we are done for today. See how far away from our delivery pickup we are.
Please drive to highlighted route.
We're about 23 miles from where we're picking up tomorrow. Now I'm gonna cook some barbecue chicken, some green beans, and probably some taters. We're gonna have us a good meal tonight. Oh yeah, Miss Patty, we gonna cook good supper tonight. We get to sleep in the morning. Now, Chris, I don't eat spam. Don't eat spam, and I don't eat bean and sausages, because bean and sausages ain't nothing but potted meat with a heart on. I can't even stand the smell of spam. No, I don't eat. I like tomatoes, but I don't eat them just plain Jane like that. I've got to have them on a hamburger, a Subway, or something like that. You can cool it, chick. You can cool it. Yeah, you can have that buttermilk sardines and crackers all to your own, buddy. That's disgusting. Come on. Get over here. No, get over here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Get in the seat. Sit down. Sit down. Calm down. You acting a clown, I know. She's ready to play rope. I'll show you what I mean. This little turd here. This is all she's about. I see the rope. That's all she's about. Look at my bed. Look at my bed. Why is... Oh my goodness, hey, you got to stop doing that. Look at the mess you made. Look at the mess you made. Why'd you mess my bed up? Why did you mess my bed up? What are you supposed to do? What you supposed to do? Good girl. There you go. You behave yourself, they got a PARK. May take you out there and turn you loose. What are you supposed to do? I don't know why you got to mess my bed up every day. This clown here. Thank you, Jerry. She a whole drama queen actress. Nothing but a drama queen actress. That's all I can say. Yeah, Kevin, that part. She rearranges my damn bed. I can't never keep my bunk made in this truck. She's always pulling my pillowcases off, throwing my pillows on the floor. She'll get on one of her little temper tantrums and all my pillows will be on the floor with no pillowcases on it. Get up there, I'm gonna pour you some water. I'm gonna pour you some water because you turning into a damn 2-year-old on a sugar rush right now. Get you something to eat and everything else. Yeah, I'm supposed to get that baby something to eat. Something to occupy your mind. Very reason why your daddy stopped and got you a big bag of dog food so you had plenty to eat. The hell's that? Oh, mercy. Yeah. This dog wants to get out 24/7, whether she got to do that or not, David. I took her out before we left the I-90 up there. So she's probably about to do again. You about right. I hear you, Alan. There ain't nothing wrong with a puppy dog. But we got lucky because a few little spots that were in this truck stop are filling up. I see 1, 2, about 3 spots. This fella with his Peterbilt's fixing to get in one of them. He's fixing to get his butt up in one of them down there on the bottom of that hill. How you doing, Charles? I like his little small straight stacks like he's got on that Peterbilt. I wish we had them on this. That's good. Good to hear, Charles. Right now, Stinky Ball she's consuming material to make a new log cabin with. So here in Prosser, they'll have a new log cabin. I ain't never spent the night here, but I have done a 30-minute break here. Pretty nice store. You got plenty to go to get around here. You got a Jack in the Box across the road. You got Carl's Jr. inside. There's a pretty good bit of stuff within walking distance right here, depending on what you want to eat. So we'll be about 30 minutes from where we're picking up at. Hey, we in good shape. But like I said, I get to sleep in the morning. Because I was up pretty early this morning. Got up around 11 o'clock last night over in Missoula. Drove over to Spokane. Got to the first delivery. It was scheduled for 2 a.m. We got there about 1:30 this morning. And yes, sir. I got a full-size bed back there. And with the Loves right there, I got showers, bathrooms, everything I need. I got my TV. It'll hook up to the Wi-Fi. We got all the movies we can watch. So we're gonna spend the night here. Got to be over there to pick the load up at 1 o'clock, I think. Let me look and make sure. Yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow to get our load of onions. Then we'll probably run back up here to use the cat scale. Make sure we're legal front and back because I got to cross the scale down there before you get to 84. And that peckerwood is a bitch. They had me one time at that scale. They had me at that scale. I was 35,000 on the ass. But that dude in that scale house gave me the green light and I slapped gears and got the hell out of there. Right now we're in Prosser, Washington, off of I-82. We delivered in Spokane this morning. Drove down here to pick up a load tomorrow to go to Monroe, Georgia. But I'm going to share a little story with y'all. Back, now I was probably about 15 years old. And it was Halloween. And my mom and dad, of course, I'd been in trouble, so I wasn't allowed to leave the house. My mom and dad was going to some friends of theirs for a Halloween party. My sister was out spending the night with one of her little girlfriends and them. They was all out doing Halloween. So old Uncle Jeff had the whole house to himself. And I had one job that my parents left me in charge of. And that was my mom had a big Tupperware dish. It was like this big, huge. And she had it level full with little candies like Smarties, Dum Dums, stuff like that. So my job at that Halloween was to cater to the trick-or-treaters because I was grounded and couldn't leave the house. One of many times I've been grounded. So I got a little creative with greeting the trick-or-treaters. I went and got a pair of my daddy's old coveralls, put them on, set me a chair on the front porch of the house. Went and got his axe because we had a wood burning heater in the house. So I went and got the axe, leaned it up against the chair, just for show. And I blacked my face out, tied me a black t-shirt to cover up my hair, and I had an old U.S. Navy gas mask. And I put it on with some hobnob gloves, and I set that candy dish in my lap. And I sat out there on that front porch waiting for the trick-or-treaters. And at that point in time, there was a car pulled up. So I'm doing my level best with my hands wrapped around the candy dish like this in my lap. Not to move, trying not to breathe too hard. And this daddy got out with his little son, little chunky boy. And that little boy looked up in the door because the front door was open. He didn't see nobody. But all he seen was me sitting there in that chair with that candy dish. So he got right up into the gas mask where the lenses were that you see out of. And he's just looking. And when he was satisfied there was nobody around, he set his bag down beside the bowl in the chair, and he went 2 hands deep in this bowl. So when he done that, I grabbed both his arms real quick. And he got one arm loose from him and he grabbed his candy bag because that fat boy wasn't going to leave that candy bag. I set the bowl down and he's wailing on me with the candy bag. And that youngin' must have had a candy apple in that bag. Just bam, bam, he beat me all upside the head. And I turned him loose. His daddy was rolling across the hood of the car laughing. So that's what you get for being a greedy little youngin'. That's what you get. I'm gonna tell you, that boy shit his drawers. He was sitting like this holding that candy bag, and I felt so bad that I really scared the shit out of this kid. I reached in there and I gave him a big old handful of candy for being such a good sport. But that damn candy apple in that bag, man, I had a big old bruise right here on the side of my eye. A little bit swole the next morning. That little youngin beat the shit out of me with that bag of candy. Yeah, that's what his daddy told him. He said, now you learned your lesson. Don't be greedy. Oh, his daddy was laughing his ass off. He patted me on the back. He said, that's the best. This is the best house we came to get candy. Oh, man. That shit was so freaking funny. Of course, I had to tell Mom and Daddy about it when they got home. My mama was laughing her ass off. My daddy just sat here like this. Like he couldn't believe how terrorized this little youngin' who was being greedy. That youngin' probably had nightmares over that shit. That'd been the best prank I ever pulled in my life. We had it was another night. I had this, my dad and them, my mom and dad bought me a 81 Malibu police car off a police auction for my graduation. And me and my cousin was in this damn car. And we was going to meet up with our buddies to drink beer and bullshit. Do everything little badass teenagers could do. So we pulled up to a stop sign down there where we lived at. The road we lived on teed into another road. We stopped at the stop sign and we waited on a car to go by. And when that car went by, we seen something fall out of the trees in the ditch on the other side of the road across from the stop sign. So we pulled off the side of the road, got out with a flashlight, and it was a hoot owl. He was probably about this tall, old screech owl. And he wasn't moving. I thought his ass had broke his neck when he fell out of that tree. I'm in a parking lot, Karen, with people sleeping. We at the truck stop. But anywho, two bright ass kids. We got this hoot owl, looks like he's dead, so I opened the trunk of the car and put him in the trunk of the car. We're gonna go show this to our buddies. This is cool as shit. That damn thing had claws look like my fingers hanging off my hand. Big ol' owl. But we get over there to where our buddies is at, and I say, y'all, man, y'all got to come look at this shit, man. This motherfucker done fell out the tree and broke his neck. And I stuck the key in that trunk, and when I opened that trunk, that hoot owl wasn't dead. That son of a bitch done woke up in the trunk of that car. And he come out that car. I went flat on my back, and he scattered probably 20 people in that parking lot. They was knuckleheads just running over each other. How you doing, Joe? Well, Joe, apply for a citizenship, come over here and go to truck driving school and be a truck driver. Ain't nothing stopping you but hot air and opportunity. Okay, Kevin. How you doing, William? But that damn hoot owl left our ass, boy. There was some people hurting themselves trying to get away from that big son bitch. He probably had about a 4-foot wingspan when he come out the back of that car. We'll thank nephew Robert for that. He bought a bunch of y'all subscriptions out of the kindness of his heart. All right, Germany. Well, good to see you. How you doing, Matthew? How you doing, Marcus? Sal, I would rather be a meth head than a donkey dick ball sucking bitch like you. Have a good day, you faggot. Yeah, all the fucktards is coming on the live, y'all. Don't pay them no attention. I'll get rid of them. I'm thinking about one, Frank. I'm thinking about one. Just bear with me. Me and my cousin caught an alligator one time. He about 3.5, almost 4 foot. And Nick, your breath smells like donkey dick. Bye. Don't no bitch come on here hating on my dog. But anywho, we had come up onto the river bridge in my daddy's pickup one time. My daddy had a camper shell on the back of his pickup for a while. And we straddled a damn alligator that had crawled up onto the highway. Didn't hurt him. So me and my cousin Kenny, we got out. And we caught that damn alligator. Taped his mouth shut, put him in the bed of the truck under the camper shell. And we decided we were on our way over to our school because we were having homecoming, and we had to help with the homecoming stuff and get everything ready. So we turned around and went back to my grandparents' house. My grandmother had a big old 4-foot cooler, igloo cooler, that they keep drinks and beer and stuff in for the pool parties and the barbecues during the summer. So we put this gator in that damn cooler. And we toted him in the house. My grandmother said, "What do you got?" We showed her. She said, "Oh my Lord, y'all need to hurry up and go turn that thing loose." So we walked back there. Papa was still in the bed. He was reading his paper, drinking him a cup of coffee and smoking a cigarette. So we set the gator in the bed next to him. He said, "What do you got?" He said, "Well, my cousin looked at him and said, 'Papa, we went fishing and caught something.'" So he thinks we got a big ass fish up in that big old ass cooler. He reaches over and opens it up, and that gator throwed his head up, and that old man knocked that gator over, coming up out of that bed, damn near beat the hell out of me and my cousin. He went down the damn hall in nothing but his underwear. All we could hear is, "Y'all better get that son of a bitch out of my house." So we had to get the gator out of the bedroom and put him back in the cooler. put him back in the truck, and we went on over to the schoolhouse, got ready for homecoming. And oh Lord, I tell you, if it wasn't for low IQ media trolls on here, boy, y'all can suck some dead donkey dicks. Get off my page, our Carlos. Goodbye. But after homecoming, we were all out in front of the school around the flagpole. We done played our football game and all that. Yeah, Red Hot, you know I'm gonna block them. But for some unstrange reason, the poor little gator ended up tagged to the flagpole rope and hoisted up about mid-mast, and we untaped his mouth. And he stayed there till Monday morning in school, and my homeroom glass was right in front of the flagpole. Oh yeah, they got good meat on them. And we all got a morning show watching the school janitor trying to get this gator off the flagpole, because every time he'd lower him down, the gator would snap at him because we untaped his mouth. All right, Prime. You better get your ass over. You hit my truck and I'm going to jerk you out that truck, Mustafa. Because that ain't a Prime truck. Hold this parking lot now. Come on now, I backed in somewhat blind and I didn't damn near hit nobody. Now he's getting closer over my way because he cut the wheels too. Quit cutting your wheels that bar, stupid. Goodbye, donkey dick sucker, because all that shit don't mean nothing to me. Goodbye. But anywho, we spent the whole morning in homeroom class watching the damn janitor trying to get a gator with his mouth untaped off the damn flagpole. They finally got him down and turned him loose. I think they called Fish and Game down there to come get him. I heard that counterman. He don't even drive for Prime. He's driving for Star Alliance out of Springfield, Missouri. So, the fun of it all, we got about 3 more minutes. We're going to be at our 2-hour limit today. Tomorrow, we're going to have a lot longer live. We're going to be doing some trucking down the road, because we got 11 states to cover between now and Monday. And I'm going to do my best to make it to Monroe, Georgia by Monday. Tuesday, Monday at the earliest, Tuesday at the latest. Well, we're gonna leave Washington State red hot. We're gonna run down 82 to 84 in Oregon. We're gonna run 84 out of Oregon into Idaho, all the way down to Utah, get on Highway 80, run over through Wyoming. Then we're going to get on 25 in Cheyenne, run through Colorado, through Denver, catch I-70 over to 287, run down through Oklahoma and Texas. Then we'll have Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. So we're going to have about 12, 13 states by the time we finish this load up. How you doing, Theory? But I appreciate all of y'all tuning in. So we got about, this load's paying us paying us 177 miles empty, which we done run majority of that. We got 20 more miles to go. And then when we leave out, we're going to have 2,465 miles to Monroe, Georgia. So all total, we're going to have over almost 2,700 mile ride. Right now, we're in Prosser, Washington. There, thank you, Daniel. How you doing, Smitty? Momo, I'm gonna get you out. Lord, let's take her out. She's about to have a fit. Hold up. Sit. Sit. Come on. Come on. She's about to lose. Don't run. Come here. Done got a sticker in your foot. Trying to be fast and slick. They sand spurs out here, monkey. Did you have to go pee that bad? You didn't pee that much. I know you probably ready to quit walking. Come back this way. Mocha. Come here. Come back this way. Come on. Go. Back this way. Come on. You keep running that way. Walk down that way. You ain't got to run 99 miles. Had to watch her. She sees somebody, she'll go try to be BFFs with them. Don't run. Get out of that. You know better. People sweeping their trailers out. Nothing but a mess over here. Come back this way. Smoke. She gets that nose to the ground, she don't listen. Come on. No. Come here. Go back that way. That way. That way. No. No. Back the other way. Other way. Other way. Good girl. I don't feel like chasing you over 80 acres. You done? I wish you'd hurry up and find you a spot. That's where you peed. Quit running. Come here. Back this way. Ah. Back this way. Quit running. Come on, Stinky. Back the other way. No. Back the other way. Come on. Go back towards. Stop. I ain't gonna keep telling you now. You're being hard-headed again. Get out of that. Come on. Let's go to the truck. Come on. Back to the truck. Let's go. Come on. No. Come here. Go to the truck. Good girl. Go get you some water. You already foaming at the mouth. Yeah, it took a lot of work with her, Frank. She's hard-headed still a little bit, but she does real good. I'm basically pour you some more water. Get you back out in a little bit when you're ready to go poop. There's you some water. Drink your water. Oh, mercy. Yeah, she don't always follow directions, awesome. She gets that hard-headed streak, she'll put that nose to the ground, she'll ignore my ass and keep running. Have to watch her. Other than that, she does pretty good. Drink your water. But we're gonna go on ahead and get off of here, and I'm fixing to go grab me a couple of things out the store and come back and cook me some supper. I gotta go clean one of my bowls out. Oh, mercy. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate that. Be better when it's paid for. We still got a little ways to go, but we're gonna knock it out quick. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all just remember, come back tomorrow, because we're gonna be loaded up and we're gonna be rolling across from the west to the east. So don't forget to tune in for that grand adventure. And we will catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day.